Hi guys, good evening. I just wanted to go live quick and I wanted to share a few of my secret weapons. Sometimes, one of the things that keeps us from eating healthy is we think we are deprived and, all of our food is going to be boring and it's a struggle sometimes to know the healthy alternatives. So I know this is late, but my kids are sleeping, so it's kind of the only time I can go live because going live with them is just crazy and they try to eat my phone. So anyways, here I am at 11 o'clock. But anyways, okay, so first one, Cholula hot sauce. Oh, this is backwards, but it says Cholula. This, you can use it instead of Frank's hot sauce. I know that's a favorite, but it's got some funky ingredients like, natural butter flavor. Like, what the heck is that? What? Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going to...
Oh, there you go. Now it's not backwards anymore. So, Cholula hot sauce, you can use it instead of Frank's, because it's just, it's like super clean. It's just water, peppers, salt, vinegar, and spices, and xanthan gum. That's it. So nothing weird or hidden or anything like that. So I like to put it on my eggs and my sweet potato hash. I've also soaked chicken wings in it and just let it marinate in this and just cook them just in this, and it's been delicious. Even Wes likes it, and he's a snob about that kind of stuff. It is so true. So, second one, Primal Kitchen Ranch. This stuff is so good, you guys. I have always loved ranch dressing, and it was just the dressing that I always picked, that I always put on everything. And once I found out all of the crap that was hidden in it, if you look at the ingredients, you kind of want to vomit. It's disgusting. And I was like, I don't want to eat that, so I'm just not going to have ranch ever again. But, a lot of people just like ranch dressing. Sometimes you just freaking want ranch dressing. So this is an amazing alternative for ranch. Again, it's just a bunch of spices and it's all organic. And this brand also has other dressings. They have a Greek and a mustard or something, like a honey mustard. So really good option. It's made with avocado oil. So yeah, it's so good on salad and vegetables, and oh my gosh, so good. So next one, pink Himalayan salt. This is really good to use instead of regular salt. Don't use table salt, the Morton salt. That stuff is really bad for you. Sea salt is good, but this is better. It's got over 80 minerals that your body needs, so it's something that's actually benefiting your body. And then second one. Okay, so this isn't exactly what I use. This brand has coconut aminos. I just used the last of it today and I threw it away, so I don't have it. But it's this brand, and it's coconut aminos. And this one, liquid aminos, it's made from soy, and I don't really like soy. It hurts my stomach, and I just recommend staying away from soy in general. So with the coconut aminos, it is a soy sauce substitute, so it's really great, for stir fry, or you put it in a lot of stuff with, well, I know Tanya posted a recipe with meatloaf, and it had coconut aminos in, so it's really good to add to stuff, and it's, I think it's not as salty as soy sauce, so I usually add a little extra salt, but it's really good, and it's not going to give you that, bloating stomach ache that soy does, and it's not gonna let your body feed off of cancerous things either, so that's a plus, right? Next thing, coconut oil. I love coconut oil. Okay, so this is from Aldi. It is something you want to look for when you're looking for coconut oil. Organic is always best, and unrefined cold pressed virgin oil, and that means a lot of oils, they get super heated and super hot and really quick, and then it loses all of the nutrients. So same with olive oil, you want to look for cold pressed. So this was at Aldi. It was $3.99. If you go to another store, this would be like $12. So go to Aldi if you don't have one. What's next? Okay, this one, monk fruit sweetener. So this is not Whole30 approved, but it is a really great option, like if you're doing keto, or I mean if you're not doing either, it's still a great option. It's, you know, 0 calories, 0 glycemic, non-GMO, 0 additives, vegan, gluten-free, and it's just, you know, sugar made from a fruit. So, and it's not, I really like it in my coffee. So I know some people, one of their biggest struggles is giving up the sweetness of their coffee. I know I used to be addicted to coffee creamer, and also I don't have any, but if you like coffee creamer, Silk makes almond milk creamer and coconut milk creamer. So if you're looking to replace, you know, a sugary fake creamer, that's a really great option too. But how we make our coffee, we do it with, well, I do it with coconut oil, cinnamon, sometimes I put some raw cacao powder in it, and cashew or almond milk, and I put it in a blender and it gets like frothy and it tastes like something you would buy at a coffee shop. So I really, really enjoy it. I never, ever, ever thought that I would give up my International Delight hazelnut creamer, because that was like my thing, you guys. That was like, and Wes was French vanilla, and that was my thing. I'm like, you know what? I eat so clean, but like this creamer is just like, it's my thing. Like I'll never give it up, because you know, I'm doing fine. Like I'm gonna keep drinking it. And then when I did Whole30, you know, I couldn't have it. And that was probably my biggest struggle out of all the things I had to give up. Giving up my hazelnut creamer was the hardest. And I was miserable for it too. The first 30 days, I was like, I hate this. I hate this. I don't want to do it anymore. I just want my hazelnut creamer in my coffee. And like when you're not enjoying your coffee, like you're going to get cranky. So I was really cranky about it. But yes, Tanya, you totally understand me on that. But then, you know, it wasn't until I had it again after the 30 days and I was like, oh, like I don't like this as much as I thought I did. And I know how bad it is for me. Like if you look at the ingredients, there's nothing real in it. Ton of sugar, ton of fake crap. That's doing your body no good at all. So I highly recommend cutting that as well. So anyways, monk fruit sweetener, it's a great option if you like sweet coffee. Next, we have Ezekiel bread. Well, this says Genesis, but it's Ezekiel bread. But this one, it's sprouted grain. It's not gluten-free, but it's not processed the way that wheat is processed these days. It's processed the way it was, you know, back in Bible times, which is why it's called Ezekiel bread. I was gluten-free for a long time, and I started having this instead of gluten-free bread because I think gluten-free bread is disgusting. I tried really hard to like it, but I just didn't. So I started eating Ezekiel bread, and it didn't upset my stomach with that. So yeah, it's a really great bread option. And then my last one is just love Ezekiel bread. Yes, definitely, Tanya. Next one is cashew butter. You'll hear me talk about nut butter a lot. We are obsessed with any kind of nut butter in this house. So I prefer cashew butter. Peanuts, you know, Wes is a big peanut butter man, and I used to eat peanut butter all the time. But again, it was something I had to cut when I did Whole30, and when I reintroduced it, I realized that peanut butter really inflames my stomach. It makes me feel bloated, and peanuts are actually like a gut irritant. So if you can, I would recommend cashew butter. Almond butter is also good, but sometimes almonds can be inflammatory as well. So some, you know, not for everybody, but for some people, almond butter can also make them feel bloated. So I really love cashew butter. I also love cashew milk. I love putting it in my shakes and my coffee. I put almond milk in my shakes too. But anyways, I think that was it. I can't think of any other little secret weapon, but if I can, I'll let you know.
Any whipping cream?
No, honey. But so for all of my Pennsylvania people who are in here, all of this stuff except for the Aldi coconut oil, all of this stuff you can get at Giant, and then also Wegmans. Oh, ghee. Tanya brought up ghee. Some people don't even know what ghee was. I didn't know what ghee was before I did Whole30, but it's basically butter that's like, you like take out the dairy part of it. Basically, it's kind of like weird. Like to make it, you heat it and then like you drain, or you like scoop out part of it, and then like the ghee is like whatever's left over. So if you're doing Whole30, you want ghee instead of butter. Or some people, even if they're not doing Whole30, they do ghee instead of butter. If you're gonna do butter though, which is another good one, do grass-fed butter. Here, I'll show you what we use. Glad you brought this up, Tanya. So this is the, yes, Tanya, it's clarified. It removes the bad part. So if you're gonna do butter, I recommend Kerrygold, pure Irish butter. Milk from grass-fed cows, which is also really important, I think. And I actually got this at Aldi. They have this at Aldi for only $2.99, and that's the cheapest that I've ever seen it. So you can, this is basically 2 sticks. I keep like pointing away from the camera, but this is basically 2 sticks. And butter, it's one of those things that you want to be real. I just used to get the cheapest stuff, and it was like the stuff, gosh, what's that brand name? It's just in the big tub, but it's not butter at all. It's not real butter at all.
Margarine?
Yeah, like margarine, but it's like Country Crock butter or something like that.
I think it's Country Crock.
Yeah, like Country Crock butter. And yeah, it's like, it's not real. Margarine is not real. So I recommend real butter. It's just like one of those, these are all just like simple things that can just like really enhance your food and make you feel better about it too. And coconut water, that's also a good one, restores electrolytes. Stay away from Gatorade. Gatorade will kill ya. It's full of sugar and chemicals and color additives, and it's just like don't drink it. And a lot of people are like, well, the electrolytes. Actually, coconut water is a way better source of electrolytes, and it's natural. It's something that's naturally in there, that's naturally meant to hydrate you. And also apparently celery is a good form of electrolytes too. I found that out from Food Babe. Food Babe is someone that you will want to follow on Facebook. She's actually who I started to follow, and I started to realize the stuff that was like in my food that I was eating like every day, and I was like, ooh, I was just like disgusted, and I was like, ugh, I want nothing to do with this. So she was someone who really opened my eyes. So Food Babe, follow her. It's just stuff that you want to know. Did you know that in Subway bread, I think it was taken out at this point because she exposed them, but just like not that long ago, in Subway bread, there was a chemical in it that was also used to make yoga mats. Come on, like they're rubber. Like, I don't care what it was. Like, the same chemical should not be in food as in like yoga mats. Like, that's just not okay. So like, she brings out stuff like that, which is, I think it's awesome. She calls out these big companies on their crap and selling food that's not food. Most of the stuff that we eat, most of the stuff in our grocery stores, it's not food. It's a food-like product. And I know a lot of us, I've totally been there, but I was buying cheap processed food because it was cheap. And I was, living on my own, and I was, buying all of my own food. So it was all cheap processed stuff, like frozen meals, and oh my gosh, like thinking about it just makes me like shudder. But really, I don't think that eating healthy is necessarily more expensive, but it's a lot less convenient. And I know initially, we look at that grocery bill like, oh, this is way more expensive. But for me, I'm buying things that like are gonna last me more than one meal. Like if you buy a can of Campbell's soup, that's lasting you one meal, but you can you can buy a chicken and carrots and celery, and you can make chicken soup that lasts several meals. That's something that's actually nourishing your body. You know what I mean? So it's really just like perspective. So anyways, these were all of my little secret weapons. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment. Anyways, hold on. I was gonna say where you can get this stuff. So everyone who's in Pennsylvania, all of this stuff you can get at Giant or Wegmans. I know there's a lot of people from Ohio in here, so I'm not sure. I know Cholula hot sauce you can get at Walmart. Pink salt you can get at Walmart. You might have to go to a health food store to get the other stuff. I'm not really sure. I know you guys have like Giant Eagle out there or something, but I'm not really sure what kind of food they have. But you can also order like Primal Kitchen. You can order that stuff on Amazon. I'm sure you can order monk fruit sweetener on Amazon. So yeah, that's all that I have. So I hope you guys have a good night and an awesome weekend. See ya.